the moon.
With all that horsepower.
This thing's as slow as a Mustang.
Fireball.
Yes!
Our Camaro SS and our Mustang GT have the $5,000 modifications completely finished. On the chassis dyno, our Camaro walked away with the first 2 points of the competition, but the Mustang all but caught up in power. But now it's time for the main attraction. Let's race. With sets of epic brake pads on both cars, we were ready to hit the road course at Buttonwillow. I want to thank Speed District for letting us test these cars at their event. We brought out Chase Christensen, the editor of LSX Magazine, and our professional drivers Drake Kemper and Rob Kreider. As you saw in the last episode, Chase was happy with the factory magnetic suspension in the Camaro, so he spent his money on making power. But Steve Turner wanted a more well-rounded car and did half of the suspension upgrades in the $5,000 build, saving the rest for the $15,000 build in Stage 2. Let's see if his strategy pays off. We put race pack in both of the cars to make sure that we got the most accurate lap times possible. Thanks to Toyo, we had a set of R888Rs for both the Mustang and the Camaro.
Well, the body roll, which was a huge issue to begin with, has subsided a little bit with the suspension, so that is definitely a plus. The rear end is a lot more stiff now. The brakes, I didn't get the pedal to the floor, but I only did 3 laps, so there's always time.
Brakes on fire, like literal fire.
Yeah.
I just saw that on camera. There's a fireball like that.
Really?
Just like barreling out of the wheel.
How you feeling about it?
I think we still got a lot of work to do is what I think.
So my initial feelings were that you guys made the car faster for sure. So basically, like, my calibrated butt dyno told me that this car's got more power. I don't know if the lap time's gonna be faster because we're trying to really harness that power with the brakes and the tires. It's got power for days. I mean, it wants to go. You know what I mean? It's one of the deals where if you don't pull that paddle just right, it'll skip the fact you pulled it. If you learn to pull it early, I think it's great. The car is definitely faster than it was. Give me the lowest gear you can as I come out of this corner.
Maybe that's why I didn't like you.
Yeah, you gotta work with what you got, you know what I mean? For us, road race is not all about peak. What we're really looking for is we want that mid-range, right? So if you have a larger torque range, I can feel that because this is where we're actually using the power. We're not really gonna be at the peak component just for a second, then we're pulling the paddle. So I mean, really it's gonna be that larger section where you can give me the goods. That's where I felt the difference.
Now the drivers have had a chance to settle into the cars and their new builds. We saw some fire, we saw some smoke, and a ton of brake dust. Now, let's cut the drivers loose and see if they can get us some record times. We kept running laps in both cars. Rob and Drake were back and forth on the Mustang and Camaro, pushing them hard for better lap times. It was brutally close, and the drivers were trying to cut precious tenths in both cars every pass. So wrapping up the day, how has everything gone now that we're done? Got some lap times, got some heat in the tires, went a little sideways in both cars. Rob, give me your overall feelings about the day.
So super fun day. It's always a good time to beat up some cars here at Buttonwillow. And ultimately, you guys have done a good job in building the car's power. The Camaro definitely has more torque and power in the mid-range. It feels great.
And Drake, how are you feeling going off what we've gotten from Rob about the cars and the important stuff? The little things can make a big difference.
The top end of the Mustang does work great if you can ever get there.
We need to go and get the track times and see which car was actually faster.
Because I don't care which one's harder to drive, as long as it's faster.
We'll just go and grab them. 2 minutes, .59 seconds in the Mustang and 2 minutes, 0.85 seconds in the Camaro. That is tight.
I think that's right.
So the Mustang won the road course today. Chase,
Yes.
how are you feeling now that the Mustang has won this challenge?
You were only
Do that?
5 tenths off.
I'm bummed, but
One.
it has to win something. I mean, like, this is its
A competition.
this is its first win,
It's a competition.
and possibly its last. So
Ooh, shots fired. You just saw it. The Mustang around the road course was faster, putting it in the lead over the Camaro. But that's not all. We put both of these cars head to head from 60 miles per hour to 0, and guess what? The Mustang stopped faster. 105 feet, the Camaro 109 feet, and that's thanks to epic brake pads, and that gives it another point, doubling the score of the Camaro. The Mustang, 4 points, the Camaro, 2 points. But for now, we need to head to the drag strip. So far, the Camaro made the most horsepower on the dyno. The Mustang was the fastest around the road course. And as you can tell, we're in the drag strip. We're gonna see how fast both cars go down the quarter mile and see if the Camaro can make up the gap and the lead that the Mustang has on it. But where's our other editor? Steve, you guys have been asking about him, right? Well, guess what? He is here. Steve's
he's a real boy.
I'm real.
It's so great. He's actually here.
I'm expecting a pretty solid game. The Mustang obviously did not do too well last time out here with the baseline runs, but we've added $5,000 in parts, and the Mustang has picked up some serious ink.
Almost 50 horsepower.
Almost as much as the Camaro made baseline. Almost.
Let's get there. You want to go faster at the drag strip, don't you? Well, so do we. Everybody wants to go faster, and Mickey Thompson helped us do that with a set of their ET Street SS. These tires right here, ooh, they look so nice, and guess what? They help you hook up and make it all the way down the track as fast as possible. So you should call Mickey Thompson and get a set of their tires for your car.
I don't know, honestly. It's a bit of a hotter day today, and Brian didn't want to stall up the converter. He didn't stall it. I could hear it. Next time we're gonna stall the converter up and do what it should, hopefully.
Well, like Chase said, I don't want to get too far ahead of this game, but you know, I am feeling good about the mods we made to the Mustang.
Went from 1295, all she had, to 1252 on the first pass. And she picked up mile per hour. Picked up 3 miles per hour from the best mile per hour before. And the air is worse. So 60 foot got way faster. The best 60 foot I had before was 196, and now it's a 184.
If we were just judging the gains, the Mustang won, but you know.
The car,
That's not what counts here,
we're not
unfortunately.
here to do coyote talk like, oh man, I made more power per cubic inch. Ugh. It's first of the stride.
they're gonna get faster, get a little more aggressive with them. First pass, I think it's solid. Even with the air being worse, there is no way around the fact that Camaro just went slower than stock, while the Mustang picked up half a second. And with Chase's strategy of attacking power, the Camaro really has to win here at the drag strip to stay in it. Team Bowtie needs a killer bass to hold off the Mustang. The Camaro had to go faster, and it did. It broke into the 11s, and for a street car with bolt-on mods, that's quick. That completely surprised me. Car went 11s manually shifting. What? I thought the Mustang would pick up manually shifting, and it didn't. The Camaro did. Wow. Wow. Awesome. Awesome.
So here's how it went down, right? I was walking to the scoreboard being like, Brian, don't let me down like you always do and let your parents down. Then he went 11.98 and I went, yes! That's basically how it happened.
With points from the road course and 60-0 braking, the Mustang is walking away with the competition. The original pony car could cinch it right here with an 11-second pass. The Mustang picked up more than 3 miles per hour and half a second in the quarter mile, which is huge. But it didn't pick up the full second it would have needed to beat the Camaro.
Look good on the road course though. Look good braking.
That was so much quicker.
Dude, it felt so good. The manual shifts in the Camaro, dude, they're crisp. It's just bam, bam, there's no delay.
I know you're all excited about the Camaro, but what the hell happened in the Mustang?
The Mustang is not crisp on the manual shifts, and they.
And you guessed wrong, is what you're
I guessed wrong. The road course, the drag strip, the dyno, 60-0 for 5K is finished. 3 points to the Camaro for the drag strip. 3 points to the Mustang for the road course. 2 points to the Camaro for the dyno, and 1 point for 60-0 braking on the Mustang. For 5K, the Camaro is champion.
Crown.
But that doesn't mean anything.
5, still a very close race, and once we start tearing into these on the 15K,
Yes.
things are gonna get interesting.
This is gonna be anybody's fight.
The competition is so close. Down the quarter mile, the Camaro broke into the 11s, and the Mustang picked up a ton of ground as well, and the competition is so close. It can't get any closer than this. The Camaro's at 5 points, the Mustang is at 4 points, and coming up in the next episode of Pony Wars, both of these cars are getting a ton of money, $15,000 in modifications and pro chargers. We're gonna make a ton more power, and the cars are gonna be a lot faster, and that's coming up in the next episode of Pony Wars.